All right, Steelers fans, huge news breaking this morning. We've got ourselves a blockbuster trade that is shaking up the NFL and completely reshaping the Pittsburgh Steelers on both sides of the ball. The Steelers have pulled off a massive deal, acquiring not just a superstar defensive talent, but also one of Arthur Smith's favorite offensive weapons. And yes, this directly impacts how the offense will function with Aaron Rodgers at the helm. The Steelers are sending All-Pro safety Minkah Fitzpatrick back to where his NFL journey began. The Miami Dolphins, in exchange for three-time All-Pro cornerback Jalen Ramsey and veteran tight end Jonnu Smith. This move is absolutely wild, and details are still coming in as I speak. Now, as I record this, more information may emerge, but this is already one of the most significant trades the Steelers have made in recent memory. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, because once you're done with this video, we're going live on Steelers Talk to break down every angle of this trade. I may be on vacation right now here in Minnesota, but breaking news doesn't wait. And neither do we. No matter where I'm at, when it comes to the black and gold, you're getting timely, detailed coverage. So let's unpack this trade because there's a lot to digest. We first got wind of the news early this morning when Jalen Ramsey posted a video on social media announcing that he would be heading to Pittsburgh. At the time, no trade details were confirmed, but just a few minutes later, word came through that Minkah Fitzpatrick was the key piece going the other way. Not long after that, it was revealed that Jonnu Smith would also be coming to Pittsburgh in the deal, and the two teams are expected to swap late-round picks in next year's draft. As of this recording, the specific draft compensation hasn't been finalized publicly. From a football perspective, this is a seismic move. Jalen Ramsey is an elite talent, but now, without Minkah in the secondary, there are some big questions about how the Steelers will configure their defensive backfield. Ramsey has been rumored for years to possibly make a move to safety later in his career, and with Minkah gone, that idea might finally become reality in Pittsburgh. The Steelers still have Deshaun Elliott and Juan Thornhill who could anchor the safety spots, but Ramsey's versatility gives the coaching staff options. There's also the matter of Justin Simmons, who is still a free agent at the time of this video. If the Steelers are looking to replace Minkah's presence with another proven free safety, Simmons could be a strong candidate. Before we knew Minkah was involved, my initial thought was that Ramsey would play the nickel role in sub-packages, with Joey Porter Jr. and Dante Jackson or Corey Trice on the outside. Ramsey has excelled in that slot role both in Miami and with the Rams, but now, with Fitzpatrick out of the equation, Ramsey may take on a new role altogether. The team's plan for him, whether he stays at corner, moves into the slot, or plays safety, will be one of the key storylines to watch as we head into training camp. On the financial side, moving on from Minkah clears significant cap space. His 2025 cap hit was set to be over $22 million, with more than $24 million scheduled for next year. The Dolphins will now take on those base salaries, $15.5 million this year and $17.6 million next year. That's a major relief for Pittsburgh's cap sheet, giving them more flexibility to make additional moves if needed. However, they do take on Jonnu Smith's contract as he's reportedly getting a one-year extension worth $12 million from the Steelers. Now let's talk about the offensive side of the ball, because this is where it gets especially interesting. The acquisition of Jonnu Smith signals a major philosophical shift under Arthur Smith. The Steelers already have Pat Freiermuth, and with both tight ends now earning significant money, it's almost guaranteed that Pittsburgh will base out of 12 personnel, 2 tight end sets, for a majority of their snaps. That dramatically alters the shape of this offense. So, to recap, the Pittsburgh Steelers have acquired Jalen Ramsey and Jonnu Smith from the Miami Dolphins in exchange for Minkah Fitzpatrick and a swap of late-round draft picks in 2025. This is a bold move that has major implications for both the defense and the offense heading into the upcoming season. We'll be diving deeper into every part of this deal in our live show later today, so be sure to check that out. There's going to be tons of coverage this week, film breakdowns, scheme analysis, roster projections, you name it. Even while I'm on vacation, we're committed to getting you top-notch Steelers content every single day. So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and join the community. Big things are happening in Pittsburgh, and this season just got a whole lot more interesting. Here we go, Steelers!